Can you nurse him just for once?" The cowboy pleaded, and the obese girl held the baby close to. Sun was dipping behind the prairie hills when Colt's horse stumbled near the edge of the creek. He nearly fell, but a small bundle in his arms caught his attention first. The baby, tiny, wailing, and unmistakably hungry. Colt, rough hands trembling, had never held a child this small. "Please," he gasped, looking around at the dusty, deserted town. Can you nurse him just for once?" The plea hung in the air like the scent of rain on dry earth. At the edge of the boardwalk, leaning against the wooden railing of the general store, was a girl nobody noticed much. She was round, larger than most in town, and often the subject of whispers, but her eyes were kind, and her voice was calm as she stepped forward. I don't know how," she said softly. "You can figure it out," Colt insisted. Desperation etched into every line of his face. "He hasn't eaten in hours. If he cries any longer," he swallowed hard. I can't." The girl's heart ached at the sight of him. The baby's tiny fists pounded the air, mouth open in a piercing cry. She knelt, smoothing the blanket around him, her body shielding him from the chill wind. Somehow, instinct took over her hesitation. Okay," she murmured, though fear and uncertainty tangled in her chest. She had never nursed a child before, never held one this fragile, but something about his trust is small. Needy hands made her feel strong in ways she hadn't known. Colt relaxed slightly, but the worry never left his eyes. He watched every movement, every tremor in her arms. The baby's cries softened as she held him close, murmuring nonsense words that seemed to calm more than they explained. Her larger frame became a haven, a shield against the harshness of the prairie world. Minutes passed, though they felt like hours. Colt's calloused fingers tapped nervously against the wood of the railing. He's taking it," he whispered, awe breaking through his rough exterior. The girl smiled faintly, brushing a stray curl from the baby's forehead. "He's okay," she said, more to convince herself than anyone else. "He's okay now." Colt exhaled a shaky breath, leaning back against the railing. I didn't think anyone would. You saved him. Saved him and me." His voice cracked. He looked at her, really looked, and saw beyond her size. Beyond the rumors. He saw courage, tenderness, life. The baby burrowed closer, eyelids heavy, lulled by her warmth. For a moment, the world narrowed to this little wooden porch, the fading light, and the quiet miracle of trust and care. You're amazing," Colt said finally, though it sounded like an understatement. The girl only shrugged, rocking the baby gently. "I just held him," she said, her voice soft. But in the silence that followed, both of them knew it had been more than that, and as the sun vanished behind the hills, the cowboy and the girl, bound by an unexpected moment, realized that sometimes saving someone else saves yourself too.